going to be talking about how you could live well in Japan for $1,500 a month. Now, Japan is seen as typically an expensive country, but this is something that having been living here while being a digital nomad, digital marketer, I feel like it is definitely possible. I'm currently in Kyoto drinking my first uji matcha latte, and I paid about 300 yen, which is about only $2 for this, and this is farm to cup. This was made in Kyoto, authentic. It's amazing, and it's iced as well. Now, I feel like the discussions about how expensive Japan are exaggerated. If you can fly here, which I was able to cover completely free through my points system, just like getting travel points and signing up for sign-up bonuses. It really didn't take much. Like I spent maybe a fraction of one sign-up bonus. So the flights covered, and then in terms of costs, I've been able to stay at some really nice hostels where there's beautiful, amazing co-working spaces with extra monitors you can use, private rooms, a full kitchen with coffee, tea, you can cook there, and amazing bed and incredible amenities. You got a shave kit, bed covers, towels, everything really covered for you, and just amazing co-working spaces. I was able to do that for, depending on where I'm staying, about $40 to $60 per night. And it only got to 60 because I'm traveling during the busy, very touristy seasons. Had I come at a different time, I would have been able to do this for probably closer to 40 a night. So 40 a night, that's maybe even 30 a night at some pretty good hostels. Now, of course, you're not going to be staying in bougie private rooms like you would if you were in, other places. You have to accommodate somehow, but for me, I'm not too picky. Now, if you are too picky, this video is not for you, but if you aren't too picky and you just need a nice room, good co-working space, clean. I've had no problems with other guests at hostels so far. I think maybe I've been lucky, but every night's been very peaceful and quiet. And then I found plenty of restaurants where you can eat affordably for $10 or less. There's some really great self-service sushi belt restaurants like Sushiro. There's also Ichiban, which is a great self-service curry place. I've had yakisoba at different restaurants, all for like $10 or less. So in total, you can spend about $50 a day here. Accommodations, food, and you can even do some traveling for relatively cheap. I mean, the metros and the buses, you may pay $1.50 to $3 each way. So it is definitely a bit more of a stretch than, let's say, cheaper countries like Indonesia or Thailand, but I really do think it is doable here, and you can live fairly well. So that's my 2 cents on it. I think it is totally doable. I've been doing it and doing pretty well, thriving here. Trying iced matcha latte. So, and experiencing some really cool Kyoto shrine temples and bamboo forests. So it is all doable. I think you can live well here, and at least coming from a Western country where it's probably just as expensive, if not more, if you can not pay for rent, which I'm doing, I ended my lease in the States, I'm not really actually paying that much more. If anything, I'm probably paying the same price, maybe even a little less than if I was just staying and living in the United States and not experiencing really the splendor of travel. I would just be like in a pretty basic place, living and not really experiencing much exciting in the USA, living a pretty mundane life versus just moving and traveling in Japan. So it's a hot take, but I think it is doable. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to become a digital marketer and or marketing analyst like I have done, working remote, traveling, all that stuff, subscribe and join my free email newsletter where I go much more into depth with exclusive tips on how you can do the same. And I also offer lots of coaching calls for people who want to take this seriously. So check it out. All of it's in the link in the description.